What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a very exciting Liverpool news video because Arne has agreed a deal with Liverpool and Liverpool have agreed a deal with Feyenoord, his club, for a compensation package. So the announcement should be made in the coming days, but it's pretty much as close to official as it can be that Arne will be the next Liverpool manager, and in this video we will take a look at his tactics and why Liverpool have chosen him, and some Dutch football experts had their say on Arne. But already we have some feedback from the Liverpool squad as well and their reaction on Arne. So you will get all the latest details about Liverpool's new manager in this video. So if you enjoy these, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. If you enjoy these, leave a like and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest updates about Liverpool FC. So the Athletic newspaper, Melissa Reddy and Fabrizio Romano are all reporting that Liverpool and Feyenoord have agreed a compensation package that will allow Arne to become the next manager at Liverpool to succeed Jurgen Klopp, and we are taking a number of his backroom staff from Feyenoord to Liverpool as well. Arne will become a Liverpool manager straight after the Feyenoord's season finishes and straight after Jurgen Klopp leaves. And Liverpool had an opening offer of 9 million euros rejected by Feyenoord, but now Dutch sources are saying that the agreed fee is around like 10-11 million pounds, but sources closer to Liverpool saying that the fee is around 9.4 million, so 7.7 million in base fee, and the rest are add-ons and bonuses depending on how well Arne does at Liverpool. And Arne himself confirmed on Thursday that he wants the Liverpool job, and he was confident that an agreement would be reached between Liverpool and Feyenoord for a move to go through. He of course knew where the negotiations are, and he knew that they were very close to being completed. And Feyenoord's assistant coach Sipke Hulslof, who Feyenoord really didn't want to lose, and that's why the negotiations took a few days to be completed, but in the end Michael Edwards, who is a master negotiator, got there in the end, and we get not just the Feyenoord assistant coach Hulslof, but also the head of performance Ruben Peters. They are all joining Liverpool, and Jurgen Klopp endorsed Arne Slot's imminent appointment in a pre-match interview given to TNT Sports. He said, "What I like a lot about Arne Slot is if he's the one, then he wants to take the job. He's desperate, he's excited, let's go for it. I like the way his team play football and all the things I hear about him as a guy. Some people I know him, I don't know him personally yet. A good coach, good guy. If he's the solution for the club, then I'm more than happy. It's not up to me to judge, but it all sounds really good to me." And Ruben Amorim also fit a lot of the criteria at Liverpool, but the reason why Liverpool didn't choose Ruben Amorim is that because of his playing style and because of his vision for the future, Liverpool would have had to make a lot of changes in a short period of time, and FSG didn't really want that. We don't want to completely redesign the squad and change a lot of our transfer strategy. With Arne coming in, it's a almost seamless transition in terms of playing style, tactics, what kind of players we are looking for. Don't forget that Liverpool's youth academy and under 23 team play in a very similar, exact same style as Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool play, and of course all the players are used to this playing style, so Liverpool didn't really want to change a lot of things because it would take years for that change to be implemented, and Liverpool want to challenge for big trophies as early as possible from next season. And Arne was deemed, after a long search and a lengthy process of doing research and data analysis, Arne was deemed the best possible fit in terms of the main criteria for the job. His attacking, high intensity, attractive playing style was a big part of the appeal for Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, and he has a proven track record of developing young players at Feyenoord and growing them and putting them into the first team and making them better. And if you rank Feyenoord in terms of different metrics among the top 7 European leagues, among the teams in the top 7 European leagues, Feyenoord is in the top 2% for chance creation, 98%. They are in the top 2% for top 4%, for chance prevention, for intensity and high line. So defensively, Feyenoord are one of the best teams in the top 7 leagues. For intensity, 93% of teams are worse than Feyenoord. For the high line, they are in the top 6%. For shot quality, so attacking wise, shot quality, top 5%, chance creation, top 2%. Patient attack, they are in the bottom half, means that Feyenoord is not really patient in their attacking. They are going for the jugular, going for the throat. In terms of possession, they are in the top 8%. In terms of deep build-up, they are in the top 14%. And in terms of field tilt and progression of the ball, they are in the top 2%. These are the most impressive metrics of Feyenoord. And Jurgen Klopp said that Arne Slot is getting the best job in the world in the best club in the world. It looks like I help with not leaving on a high, so space for improvement, let me say it like that. Great job, great team, fantastic people, a really interesting job. Of course, Jurgen Klopp gave this interview straight after the Everton loss, and he didn't concede the title, but he knows that Arsenal and Man City need to drop points in 2 of their remaining 4 or 5 games, which is very unlikely. They might need to lose twice or draw and lose. And for both teams to do that, it's an almost impossible task now for Liverpool to win the title. So let's just try everything and win the last 4 games. The pressure is off. Let's send Jurgen Klopp off with good 4 performances and a good 4 wins. And let's see where we finish in the Premier League. But yeah, realistically, Liverpool weren't the best team in the Premier League. We just conceded too many times. The first goal, we were chasing games too many times. And yeah, Liverpool are probably the 3rd best team in the Premier League, if we are brutally honest with ourselves. So there is definitely room for improvement, because, you know, Arne Slot is not inheriting a team that becomes Premier League champions or that wins the Europa League. So Arne Slot in his first season with AZ Alkmaar were challenging for the league title in the Netherlands. They were level on points with Ajax when COVID stopped the Dutch league and they didn't restart. They annulled the league, so AZ Alkmaar could have been champions under Arne Slot. He came in at Feyenoord. In his first season he went to the Europa Conference League final and finished 3rd in the league. Second season he went all the way to the top and won the league title after losing 4 of his best players. That's a magnificent achievement. And in his 3rd season he also was playing in the Champions League, finished 3rd. He also got knocked out 3 times by Roma in European competition, which is absolutely staggering. First in the final in the Conference League, then in the Europa League in the quarterfinals, and then in the playoffs in the Europa League after finishing 3rd this season with Feyenoord. And he also won the Dutch Cup with Feyenoord. But also, if you think that he's doing bad in the Dutch league because he's 9 points behind PSV Eindhoven, think again, because Feyenoord have an identical points per game ratio, 2.4 under Arne Slot this season compared to last season. So they are basically doing the same performance as last season. PSV Eindhoven are just incredible. They are 9 points clear. They are having an almost perfect season. They were unbeaten for a long period of time. And PSV are the most prolific chance creators across Europe's top 7 leagues. But Feyenoord are also very dominant. They are on average around 2 goals better than their opposition in terms of expected goals, conceded goals, created goals and chances created and conceded goals. And last season they were 1.1 xG better than their opponent. This season they are 1.9 xG better. So they are even more dominant in terms of attacking and defending. They are just up against a perfect PSV Eindhoven team. And a lot of Liverpool fans are already talking about what the expectation is for Arne Slot. I think maintaining the philosophy of the team, maintaining the really high intensity, high tempo, brilliantly watched, enjoyable to watch, attacking football. That's the number one priority. Finish in the top 4, I think that is a minimum requirement. Try to go far in the Champions League, at least quarterfinals, but maybe even the semi-finals wouldn't be out of the question. And try to win a domestic trophy. So either the FA Cup or the League Cup. I think in the first season we can't really expect Arne Slot to win the Premier League title, considering that we are up against a very strong Arsenal team who will make signings and get even stronger, and the juggernaut, cheating, financially doped Manchester City side under Pep Guardiola. They are pretty much unbeatable. Arsenal are having an almost perfect season and they are still second behind Man City. Of course, you also have to admit that some Liverpool fans are skeptical and disappointed. And they are saying that it's a huge downgrade from Jurgen Klopp to Arne Slot. Anybody that Liverpool would point would be a huge downgrade, except maybe Carlo Ancelotti and Pep Guardiola, but they are not coming to Liverpool. Anybody else, even Xabi Alonso, would be a huge downgrade compared to Jurgen Klopp. So that doesn't say much, and I think the Liverpool fans should do more research if they don't trust Arne Slot. Of course, it could go badly, because to take over after Jurgen Klopp is an almost impossible job, but at least give him your full support and judge him on his first season and how he does. But that first press conference will be vital, because there will be a lot of doubters again, and the first press conference is always iconic and very important. Jurgen Klopp absolutely nailed it. Brendan Rodgers also did a very good first press conference, I remember. So Arne Slot is a very good communicator, so I'm already looking forward to listening to his words. But first, let's try and win all of our games under Jurgen Klopp, and let's see what happens. The sports editor of a Turkish outlet, Burak Zinni, who is a very good expert on Dutch football, said this about Arne Slot. Arne Slot reshaped the Feyenoord squad brilliantly, turning relatively unknown players into stars on the European stage. Players such as the Mexican winger Santiago Jimenez, Igor Paixão, I think he's Portuguese, David Hanko, who is Slovakian, were among those who benefited from Slot's keen eye for talent and strategic prowess. Slot's ability to revitalize players and integrate them into a cohesive team was evident. He reinvented players like Kökçü, who Feyenoord sold to Benfica. He elevated others, including Gertrudia, the fullback, Hartman, Mats Wiefer, to become crucial elements of his team. All of Feyenoord's recent success can be attributed to Arne Slot's leadership. His style of management, marked by motivation, instilling a sense of enthusiasm and energy into the team, has not gone unnoticed, with mounting rumours linking him to the prestigious managerial position at Liverpool. The fit seems almost natural. Liverpool would provide the perfect stage for Arne Slot's talents, that's what this Dutch football expert says, with a significant budget, global recognition, and a team seasoned in Champions League warfare. Arne Slot's transition could be seamless. And the Dutch football expert summed it up that the Liverpool job will suit him very well. So here's hoping to a lot of success under Arne Slot. I have confidence that Michael Edwards, who is an expert in a lot of areas in football, knows what he's doing, and he hopefully nailed disappointment. And we are already seeing claims that Arne Slot would love to sign a Leeds United winger, Crysencio Summerville, who is doing very well in the Championship. But if Leeds don't get promoted, then I think Summerville will leave for the Premier League. And he's a very good, tricky winger. But I would love to see somebody with a more pedigree. But he's definitely one for the future. And if he is available for a decent price and not too expensive, probably signing players from the Championship not too expensive, then I would be in favor of this transfer, because he's very electric player. And now that Arne Slot is 99.9% confirmed, Richard Hughes, the sporting director, can start negotiating with players on getting the transfer deals done. I think it's absolutely vital. If Liverpool sign 3 or 4 players, the majority of them need to come in before pre-season begins at the beginning of July. So Liverpool need to get the transfers done as early as possible, because it's vital that the new manager has time on the training bridge to implement his ideas, and this will be one of the most important pre-seasons in Liverpool's recent history, because Arne Slot needs to get his ideas across. The way that he's getting Feyenoord play, it looks very exciting. I will be honest, I'm already excited to watch Liverpool play next season. I would be excited even if Jurgen Klopp stayed, but maybe new ideas and the new fresh approach will be good for Liverpool. And the Liverpool players, a source close to the dressing room, say that Liverpool players are already delighted with Arne Slot's appointment, impending appointment, but they are fully focused on the rest of the season for now and ending the Jurgen Klopp era on a high. So the big question is, what kind of impact will this have on the Liverpool squad mentally? Because in the last month, Liverpool squad haven't been sharp enough mentally. I don't know what it is. For some reason, and Jurgen Klopp said this in his interview, for some reason the Liverpool players are feeling too much pressure and we are rushing our finishes. We are not calm enough, we are not composed enough. Why do we feel this much pressure when Liverpool should feel this as an opportunity? You have an opportunity to win the title and instead you feel immense pressure to do well for the manager, Jurgen Klopp. Maybe Liverpool players perceived this more as a pressure situation instead of an opportunity situation, and that's what Jurgen Klopp pointed out, and I kind of agree with him. Especially Darwin Núñez and Mo Salah and even Luis Diaz sometimes, they looked like they were under pressure when they got the chance, and you should feel privilege or an opportunity to have a chance to score a goal in a game. That's a brilliant opportunity, and instead we are rushing our shots, we are not composed enough, we are too nervous. We should calm down and be more relaxed. Hopefully the Liverpool players will change their mindset. And come on Liverpool, let's beat West Ham United. I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.